Stand by, everybody. Hold on. Here, just a minute. Hold on. Stand by. Okay. Stand by. Hold on. I know the starting soon page is up. We'll be there with you in a minute. I know the starting soon page is up. I'll be with you in a minute. Just stand by. Hold on, guys. Stand by. Be with you in a minute. Alright. We're good. Hey, we got it. It was wet filament. It was definite wet filament. It is so damn. Those few hours that we were printing the filament took in dampness. We have dry filament, and there's your result right there. Proves it. It was wet filament. Yeah, all this rain, it's affecting it. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. You are 110% right, Sean. You got it, bud. I don't need to say it. You know what you're talking about there. And I gave the I checked everything, made sure that the equipment was working accordingly, making sure that there wasn't anything going on, nothing going on. The printer is in tip-top shape, so it was due to wet filament. It's just what you said. There's no more need to be said than what you said right there. You said everything. So the next time we have a real wet day like this and I'm holding a live stream, not only will I dry it that morning like I did this early this morning, but I'll also continue to dry it through most of the live stream. I'll make sure that dryer stays on, is on and off throughout the live stream. See, I dried it this morning from 7 till 11, but I didn't touch it. I'm back on the rest of the day. So I'll make sure that I kick that dryer on and off periodically throughout the day when it's like this. Like you said right there. You pretty much nailed it. There's no more to be said than what you said. You are you're catching on, man. You really are. You are catching on, my friend. You see that little notch right there at the top on the left-hand side? That's the hole where the wire goes through. Yep, there was wet solvent. That stuff is so microscopic that it doesn't take much. Letter B, Lightbox print. This is the stand for it. This is the same size as the other one that's already printed. This is the letter B stand Lightbox. This is the same size as the one I previously printed before this one. Basically, I'm using the same file. You see that? You see that round hole? That round hole right there would tell us if that filament was still wet. Because in that center of that round hole, you'd see little pieces of strings. I can dry all 4 rolls at once. All 4 rolls that's in the AMS box, Ace box. All I do is just turn the dryer on. It dries all 4 rolls at once. But you see that hole right there where the rope cord goes through? You'd see stringing through there if that was still wet. Yeah, that hole is nice and clear and clean, and that's what you want. Yeah, I can dry all 4 rolls at once. And if I had 8 spools, I'd be able to drive all 8 spools at once. No, I was too at first. I thought something was going on with the nozzle. No, nope, nothing going on. It's fine. It was just wet filament. This is just about done. We'll get this done, and then we'll lay down the shelf. And then the last thing we'll lay down the shelf, and then we'll move over to the back plate, and then the last thing we'll print is the diffuser, and that will complete another letter B light box. And again, I still got that song stuck in my head. My Own Prison by Creed. That song is still stuck in my head. When it first came out, that song got stuck in my head. And it's still stuck in my head. I listened to it the other day and got stuck back in my head again. And I've had a hard time getting that song out of my head. When I first listened to that song when it first came out, oh, it was so stuck. My own person was. See, the thing about this prayer right here is this prayer has only been out 11 months, almost a year, and parts right now are still hard to come by. Um, there's some parts out there, but uh, they're still hard to come by yet. They're Anycubic's rolling them out, but they're still there's still a very few far in between parts out there right now. But the Anycubic's working on it. They're getting it, and they will. One guy told me, he said, when you do have to change your nozzle, when the time does come to change it over to a hardened steel nozzle with a nylon liner, he said that will be um, the way for you to go. But we're not even close to that change. Yeah, it moves fast. It really does. It moves really fast. It's running at 300 millimeters in speed, so it's moving. But one guy told me, he said, switch over to the hardened steel nozzle when your nozzle is done on your nozzle it came with. When it's done, it'll be done at about 500, 600 hours. And he said, change over to a hardened steel nozzle with a nylon liner. He said, you will not regret it. They're kind of expensive, but you will not regret it. So I've been on forums, I've been reading websites, all kinds of stuff. I'm always a student of 3D printing. I have to go into the bathroom, guys. That's great. So let's move on to the shell. I'll check chat here, and we'll move on to the shell. Make sure that's where we like it. Make sure it's in the center. And what I'm doing is I'm going to do the diffuser last because the white and the orange seemed like it was the most moist. So I'm going to run. I'm going to run these first. These brown ones first. That way it gives the filament dryer more time to dry. Um, more time to dry. I'm gonna kick it back on. It shuts off at the print if it's running during a print, so and that's perfectly fine. Um, I can't see the chat at the moment, so if I'm missing a question, I will answer here in just a second. It says 2 hours, but we'll uh, we'll be in sport mode on this one, so um, it won't take no 2 hours. So we'll be running in sport mode once we get started. So um, it won't take no 2 hours. So yeah. So go back to preview. Um, I don't think I want to bring that. So here, increased first layer height to 0.3 so that we get good adhesion, and we will leave that there, and we'll reslice, and we will send it. Let's go. Make sure of the no prime tower, good deal. We don't need it on this one. Uh, it's gonna be 46 minutes, 53 minutes, and 3 seconds. Let's send it. We don't need a bed level. We're only going to be using brown. Our print. And then I'll check chat. Alright, I can see the chat now. Well, obviously, I can see the chat because you can see it too. I'm away from the printer. I'm over here on my bed, so I'm doing this remotely. Time to roll out the shell. And I will have a new camera angle soon. I have a webcam ordered, and it'll be here sometime next week. And I will be changing views. We will not be using this view. We'll be going back to the way either up top of the printer looking down, or from the door looking in, or from the inside somewhere. So I have a 1080p webcam ordered. I think I paid like $58 for it. It's a pretty expensive webcam. It even has a built-in light and microphone, so you'll be able to hear the printer sounds if it can pick it up. The printer's pretty quiet. It's not like the Ender 3 or the other one I had. This thing's quiet. This is the shell. This is the football shell that the diffuser sits inside of. This is the shell. I'm going to hold on to the diffuser till last because the white and the orange was the worst. So give it the most time to dry, the white and the orange, because it needs it. It's going to put the brown back in and start purging, and then it'll start printing in a minute. And I thought it was cool back in the 90s that you could buy a paper printer and print something off the internet when it first started online. I thought that was awesome. I didn't see this coming with these, that you can print with plastic. I'm like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. It's crazy. The great thing about your prints there, Remington, is they're all made in the USA. They're all printed in the USA. Yeah, I'm letting the white and the orange uh, dry last. That's why I'm gonna hold off on the diffuser to last because it was the worst. Yep, you nailed it, Ryan. It sure is. It's going down the way it's supposed to. A little while ago, we couldn't get this far. Yeah, you can dry 4 filaments together. You can also, if you have another ace system for the 8 spool setup, you can dry all 8 spools at once too. Which that upgrade is coming. I'm just waiting on Cubic to get their filament hub for 8 spool setup in stock. See, I come back with a live stream because I'm not gonna be able to have a live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, so um, yeah, yep. Um, it'll only be about $30 more a month. So, Mom gave me the green light on it when they get the When they get the when Anycubic gets the 8 hub hookup in stock, she's going to pay for the second ace. She's already told me. Yeah, I ain't even got it in sport. I don't even have it in sport mode right now. It's in standard mode and it's moving. And a new camera is coming too, running gun. I don't know if you heard of me or not, but a new camera is coming. A webcam is coming for it. You wait till you see it on the webcam. When we get the new webcam, how fast it's moving. You'll be like, what? There's no way. This thing could run circles around the Ender 3. Not on this machine. It does not affect the print quality. No, no, this machine's built for it. It's built for the speed. It's built for it. It does not affect air quality. As a matter of fact, that's not the fastest it can go. Um, if I put it up in sport mode, it goes even faster. But I'm not going to put it in sport mode because I want the white and orange to dry before I move over and print the diffuser. And I'm giving it extra time to dry because it was the worst. But no, it does not affect the print quality because the machine is built for it. It's built for its speed. It is a separate camera. It hooks up USB. It'll hook up right to my laptop. It's basically USB. It's basically the webcam will basically be pretty much like wireless. I'm gonna place the filament order tomorrow. Just trying to decide on some final colors. So, but I will be stocking on that run of filament on this shipment of filament. The orange, white, and brown again. I'll be making sure we have extra of it in stock. Looking good. It's going down the way it's supposed to. Yes, it does. I agree. Looks real good. It looks awesome. It's what I like to see. Boy, it's still raining outside. Crazy, 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 crazy. That grass is gonna be growing so much out there, it's gonna be freaking squeaking. Squeaking, squeaking, squeaking that grass is. That's gonna be growing so much. Yeah, I can hear it tinkling on our air conditioner. The rain. I can hear it dripping on it. I can't help myself. Time for sport mode. Let's go. Yeah, it's still coming down. Looking good. Hey, Sean. The transit on demand, all the rides are free for a year right now. You pay nothing. They've got a sponsor paying it this for a year until April 2026. No catches to that either. No hidden catches. It's exactly what it is. It's free for a year. Yeah, it's free for a year. Just call the dispatch number and make you an appointment. You're already signed up, so all you gotta do is just make you an appointment. It's free. No charge. So they're doing really well. Like really well, I guess. They they just got a new order of vans. Uh, I guess they haven't started using them just yet, but they will. They got new vans, so I think 3 or 4 new ones. and most of their staff, most of their drivers now are full time. So there's only one or two drivers that are not full time, only because they elected not to be full time. So, and they've got, how is that? They got like 11 drivers, 11 or 12, plus the dispatchers, plus two dispatchers. So they're not hurting. Yep, they've got the they've got the time. They've got it down now to where your scheduling, you only really only need to do it about 24 hours, 24 or so hours in advance. Make an appointment. So they're getting the times down. Um, they're getting how much advance notice they need. They're getting it cut way down. So it's down to 24 hours or so now. So one of the dispatchers told my mom that eventually it'll be the same day. You'll be able to call, like, that morning and request a ride, and you'll be able to get a ride that day. Eventually, that's what it's coming to at some point. It may be another year or two or whatever, but at some point it's going to come to that. See, they they run from 7 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So when we first started riding, it was only from 7 to 7. So that's changed. And I know who the driver is that does the last who does the last pickup is Lance. He's the one that does the last pickup of the day. He comes in at noon and works from 12 to 9. And then there's still Rodney. Rodney King still works there. Um, Susan Schaefer's husband, Richard Schaefer, works there. He's a driver now too. There's old Jake. Go away, Jake. So We're almost done with this show. We got a little bit to go, but not much more. We're getting close. According to the special weather statements out, that there's minor flooding going on, I guess, in Gloucester. Seems like we've had a lot of rain lately. Too much. I mean, passion, 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 passion. Boy, I went to Walmart and got me some fish fillets. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to have one. I'm gonna have one tomorrow for dinner. Just a few more layers, probably five or six. I can't see the layer count number because I got it zoomed in, but we're getting close to the end. So, yeah, Rodney's a good guy. He really is. I never got to have him as a school teacher in school, but he's always been uh, a good person. Always loved talking to him. I can sit and talk to that guy for hours, upon hours, upon hours. What it's doing is it's smoothing the top of the shell. That's what it's doing. Okay, boys and girls, the shell's done. I'll go pluck her off here in just a second. Hello, hothead. Alright. Next up is the back plate, and then we will do the diffuser. Really? You want to be like that, huh? You do that all the time. That's fine. You just be like that. We'll get you. Try it again. There we go. This is the back cover. Wow, I cannot believe all the rain. Jeez. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy weather. It's Persian the brown. It backs it out at the end of a print, and then it brings it back in when it starts a new print. So that's why it purchased it, even though there wasn't a color change. Oh, I know, it's crazy, man. It's coming down. This is the back plate, back cover, whatever you like to call it. Oh, wow. make an adjustment here, guys. Not to the printer, just to this, where the camera's setting. There. Good Lord. I hate to see floods happen. People get run out of their homes. So sad, man. I don't want to see anybody get flooded, man. Hey, Rain, you can stop anytime you want to. Good Lord. Not good, dude. Not good at all, this rain, man. Good Lord. We're gonna have a big time flood, dude, this year. You wait. It's gonna be terrible. You wait. We're gonna have a flood like we had in '98 this year. Maybe even rival '98, the 1998 flood, and that happened. I hate that, man. I hate even thinking like that, but it's just something in me that tells me it's what's gonna happen. But it's gonna rival 1998. That's when it got into the store uptown and stuff. I think it got as far as Front Street in Gloucester. I think Judy McKee was alive at the time. She said it was at her porch. So Because I remember going past the store up there where Kroger's is now, and after the floodwaters went down, they were pulling out all the freezers, and a bunch of stuff was ruined. This is going great. I can tell by just the way it looks. It's nice and smooth. It's laying down exactly how it's supposed to. It's clean, very clean. Yeah, it was a bad flood. It was terrible, dude. Matter of fact, somewhere on one of my flash drives, I've got pictures of it. We're not gonna have any problems now. We're good now, man. We're doing good now, buddy. Doing real good. It was just wet filling, man. Hopefully the white and the orange was the worst. Hopefully it's dry enough. The filament dryer is still running. I left it running, so we'll find out here in a little bit. Just think all that trouble I went through on those other printers, and when it wouldn't stick and stuff, and it was straining and stuff. All the trouble I went through here was just a result of one thing: wet filament. 27 layers, and we're on the third layer. That's the back piece. It sure is. Sorry guys if it seems weird. My internet is lagging a little bit. Come on, internet. Stop it. Stop lagging. Yep, back piece, back cover. Yeah, I do too. It turns out really good. This printer does a fine job. Sheesh. That thing's moving, dude. If it seems weird, my internet's a little laggy, guys. So, It's not stuck, guys. It's the internet. I say it's not stopping or anything. It's the internet's lagging. Yeah, me too. I agree. I can't wait. I'm excited for Spectrum to take over. What it's doing now is it's building a little lip on the edge that it locks on to the shell. The backplate does. And it holds really well too. If you wonder what it's doing, that's what it's doing right now. it bone a little lip on there so that it snaps onto the back of the shell. Next up is the diffuser. This is getting about done. Yep, this is it right here. It's smoothing the top of it, the top of the lip, onto the diffuser. All done on that one. On to the diffuser, which I'm hoping that the white and the orange is dry enough. So the dryer's still running, so let's hope it is. It was the worst, the orange and the white was. turned out great. I put it all, but I'll send you pictures in the morning. On to the diffuser. Yeah, and then the objects over the boundary. There. Don't complain at me, software. I'm kidding, guys. All right. We're not even gonna worry about bed leveling. Oh, you cranky thing, you. Wait here just a second. Let it clear. Now we'll try it again. There we go. All right, the moment of truth here. Is the white and orange dry enough? That's going to be the question of the day. Uh, The question of the day is the white and the orange dry enough? Because they were the worst. They were. They were the worst of the three. Especially the white. The white was really bad. So was the orange. But the white was the worst. So this is going to be the question of the day. We'll find out here in a few minutes. It's going through all of its printing preparations. It's wiping its nose. Yeah, I hope so too. If something happens and it is not, I will come back first thing in the early morning hours when I wake up, and I'll press the diffuser then. I will set um the dryer on and let it dry, and leave the dryer on and let it continue to dry. And I will come back first thing in the morning, early. I get up around 3, 4 o'clock a.m. And as soon as I get up, I'll throw up the live stream and we'll print the diffuser if it is not dry. Because it does not take that long to print that diffuser. So if it's not dry, I'm going to do this bed level. I'm just stalling it as long as I can. So, uh, yeah, if it's not dry, I'll come back at 3:34 a.m. when I get up. I'll throw up the live stream and we'll print the diffuser real quick. Yeah, there's not much to it. It can be real simple to do in the morning if necessary. I'll let the dryer run through the night, and we'll come back first thing in the morning. But I'll be the only thing I'll print in the morning. So, uh, if it would not be dry, that's what we'll do. We'll see what happens. We're gonna make an attempt out of here, just to we're gonna make an attempt at this. So let's see what happens. I'm stalling this as long as I can, so that's why I did the bed level. That way, it takes a little bit longer for it to start to print. Come on, let's make this happen. Just check my streaming software there, guys. Sorry about that. Come on. Now it's gonna make the final adjustment, and then it'll prep for the print. So, That bed looks like a piece of floor tile. That removable part, the black thing, the black bed, it looks like a piece of floor tile. You know, the sticky floor tile? That's what it looks like. It's heating up. It's getting everything up to temp. It's dragging the nozzle, making sure it's not. It's dragging the nozzle, cleaning it, basically. All this prevention from clogging and all that. Now it'll start to roll in the filament once it gets to temp and everything. So, come on, white noise. Be dry, please. Cross your fingers and your toes. Have your dog cross his paws, across her paws. Tap on some wood, please. Pull out that good luck penny. Here we go, boys and girls. We know the brown's okay. That laid down good. That's a step in the right direction. Good job, buddy. Good puppy. We know the brown's okay, so and that's what's laying down right now. So there's only 3 layers to these diffusers, so it's not much to them. You might as well consider each color change a layer. So it'll be 3 color changes. But these things are so easy to print. They're um they're simple. So, no, it's not. It's not taking long at all. One good thing about it is you're gonna have that nice dry brown there. So when it puts down some of the orange, that brown will already be there, and it's nice and dry, so that'll help to some degree. Here we go, boys and girls. Probably going over to something. We're back in the brown out now. So that will be the last for the brown. Yeah, remember this is face up. So this is not face down, this is face up. It's sitting. So and I kind of did that on purpose so that when it lays down like orange, it's laying it down on something dry, on dry filament. Okay, we're switching to the white. This is what I'm worried about. This is very concerning, this white is. Because it was really bad earlier. It was really wet. So, oh, tell her I said hello, please. Tell her I said hello. Yeah, this is what's worrisome. Is this white? Is it still wet or is it dry? Let's hope it's dry, but it was really bad earlier. I know that. But yeah, tell your mom I said hello. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, let's hope. I'll know when it comes off that purge tire here. Maybe. We'll see. Come on. Come on. I will. I'll tell her my mom's asleep right now. I'll tell her that Becky said hello. So my mom's sleeping right now. Nope, it's not dry. You can see it right in the corner of that purge tire right there. But we'll be patient. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait this out. See what happens. You can see it right there. It's cracked right there. That's not good. But let's just wait. It may have just been the end of the roll, the end piece. It may be. It may pass. That's only a purge tower. That's all it is. So let's hope so. That it purged out a little bit of wet filament. Because you gotta think that filament's down in that tube. Some of that filament's not up into the printer, up into the ace box where it's drying. So it's what you gotta think about. I definitely am going to leave, even if this turns out good. I'm definitely going to leave that ace on for a while. I mean, we ain't wasting much filament if it is wet. There's hope, people. There's definite hope here. I think on rainy days I'm going to move from a 4 hour dry to a 8 hour dry time before print. And I think when I dry, I'll back the filaments out of the tubes inside the printer. That way it all gets dry. So keep your fingers crossed, John. Cross your toes. Have your doggy cross his paws. Cross her paws. His paws. I think your dog's a female. So far, so good. The only thing I saw was on that purge tire right there. But that would have been the filament that would have been down in the tubes. That would have not been up in the ace box where it's drying. So I don't see anything. I don't see anything at all. I've been looking hard. I don't see anything. Only thing I saw was in that purge tower. But that would have been the filament that would have been inside the tubes on the outside and in the printer. So that would have not been up in the ace box. So that technically that filament would have still been wet. It's got to be up in the ace box for it to be dry. I don't see anything, guys. I'm looking. Looking so hard, I'm squinting. I do not see anything. Uh-uh. And it looks real smooth. So, what's going to be good about this is the orange. It's going to lay down on top of dry filament. I don't see anything. If there is something, I don't see it. The white was the worst, so that means that the orange should be dry. Mm, I hope I'm right. The white was so bad that the seams weren't even connecting. So that was earlier. So the orange was just had little bumps on it, like it had chicken pox. So come on, Trevor, don't fail me now. What's off there, guys? Right, because yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna lay down another coat of brown, which is fine. I think it should be going to orange here in a little bit. So I remember it. I remember the last time we printed it, I laid down another coat of brown. It was like two coats. So yeah, that's what it was. Yep. The last one will be orange. I remember this now. It has to do this because where it goes into the box, for one. That's one of the reasons it does this. Because that brown on the edge has to be um, uh, thick enough to where it doesn't bend. Because if you get it too thin, it'll bend and it won't fit the box right. It'll look all whopper jawed. So, yeah, I remember this now. And that perch tower, that was from the white. So, that don't matter. It's going to go over the B, and then it's going to go over the other piece over here, and then it'll switch to orange. Yeah, I remember now why it did this. The last one will be orange. It should switch to orange after this, I would think. It's going over to B. That's where it's going now. So, yeah, the brown on the outside edge has to be so thick. It has to be a certain thickness, so that when you put it in the shell, it doesn't bend because it will bend real easily. These diffusers are kind of fragile, and that's something I'll tell you, Sean. Is you want to be careful with them, very delicate with them with these diffusers. They do break easily. It's just that they're thin. Yep. Yeah, I remember this now. We'll hear the filament cutter here in a minute. It makes a little snap noise. That's how I know it's going to change colors. You have to remember, every layer, there's 2 times revolution. 2 times it goes around and does the same thing. So, for every layer. And in this case, yeah, it's turning out good though. It's going to be just fine. Because I remember in the instructions in the file, the PDF file that came with this, the white is the part that lights up. The white is the part that lights up. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably leave that filament dryer on tonight and let it dry some more, even though I'm not gonna be printing tomorrow because I got other things to do. Um, yeah, but I am gonna let it dry. Oh, yeah, smoothing the edge now. Oh, it's gonna go over the B again. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I just bought the button desk and it brought the desktop. I minimized it. I had to put it back up. Oopsie. So there's the filament cutter. It's going to switch now. Yeah, it's working out. It looks like it's working out. It's looking good. Thank God for that freaking filament dryer. I've got some of those packs of silicone, the things that pull out the moisture. I'm gonna stick some of those down in the filament dryer tonight to help dry that filament more. I'm not saying the filament's wet, but I'm like, you gotta help it even more. Now it should go to, I think, orange. Yes, that's where it went. This final, the final radio here with the orange. I literally have to leave those diffusers on the build plate for a little bit because they will break if I try to take them off of there when they're first done. Those diffusers are very, very, very delicate. Now, if the orange is dry, we're good. It should be. It should be dry because that white was in worse shape than that orange was. That white was in such bad shape the lines of print weren't even connecting to each other earlier. So it's gonna come over here to the purge tower and purge itself out. So because that orange was in terrible shape earlier. That white was. It was way wet. So yeah, I'll be stuffing some silicone packs. careful, guys. Yep, it was look good. I was seeing pictures in the morning of it. Um, it looked real good. Real happy with it. Um, I'll get you some pictures out in the morning. I gotta put it together, so very successful. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Glad that the filament got dry. Um, I won't be live tomorrow or praying tomorrow. It'll be Monday afternoon. Um, we'll move on to the one that we tried earlier, the round one with the brown helmet, and we'll do the uh, we'll do the other one too with the dog and the helmet, and then where it says Browns at the bottom, we'll do it Monday. But yes, it was successful, very successful. So I will see you all Monday afternoon, um, probably around 1 o'clock. So, because I'll be gone Monday morning, and then come home and get to rocking and rolling. So, y'all have a good night. Stay dry. Um, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks, moderator, for being in here tonight and enjoying the live stream. So, there, running gun. You have a good rest of the night, and I'll send you photos in the morning, bud. Photos come in the morning.